The hot sun had bent the rails on Thomas's branch line. While repairs were carried out, Daisy took passengers along Edward's line. She relished the change of scenery and the attention. One afternoon, she arrived at Edward's station. Henry stood at the platform, his coaches packed with passengers.
I know it's dreadfully hot,
flounced Daisy.
But you don't see me lazing about, do you?
I am not lazing, retorted Henry. I'm waiting for Edward. I need his help getting up the hill.
A stalwart engine like you floundering on a teensy hill? Fancy that,
she chuckled. It's far from teensy, retorted Henry. My train is heavy. Trying it alone would just make me late.
Such a pity,
replied Daisy.
Perhaps you should leave your passengers to me. I never struggle on hills.
With that, Daisy purred triumphantly away. You would if you actually pulled anything, muttered Henry. Daisy purred happily as she travelled down the branch line. People waved as she passed, and she rolled easily over any inclines in the track.
Nothing to it. Silly old Henry. I do pity him.
The next morning, Bill and Ben were shunting trucks for Boko in the harbour yard. Daisy watched them working from the shed.
Where's that fuel tanker?
asked Bill.
On the siding,
answered Ben.
You said you wanted out of the way. Not out of the way! On this train! If it's so important, you fetch it! Oh, good grief! Will you two compose yourselves? My passengers shan't be delayed by your incompetence. Rectify this at once!
Bill and Ben weren't sure what rectify meant, but it made them forget their quarrel with each other. Their disdain turned to Daisy instead.
Oh, lazy diesel,
mumbled Bill, who begrudgingly brought the tanker to the platform, bumping it all the way. If he hadn't been so cross, Bill might have noticed a dripping sound as the tanker was coupled to the train. Instead, he scurried off to finish his work. Boko soon left with the trucks, none the wiser. It wasn't long before Daisy purred to the platform. She waited as the passengers climbed aboard. The guard's whistle blew and she set off. But as she crossed over the points, it happened. Her wheels slipped and slid on the oily rails. Oh, she shuddered as her wheels spun and spun. Her driver inspected the rails. A bit of sun and we'll be as right as rain.
Absolutely not,
fumed Daisy.
You think my wheels would be any filthier than they are? My fitter always says never to run with filthy wheels. Did with my swerves, you see.
The driver, station master and passengers all tried to reason with her, but it was no good. Daisy refused to move. Just then, Edward came along with trucks of china clay. After discussing the trouble, the drivers sanded the rails and Edward buffered up behind. Daisy was puzzled, but not for long. At Edward's station, Henry was waiting impatiently for Daisy's passengers. Oh, where is that silly diesel? He didn't have to wonder for long. He stared in amazement as Edward pushed Daisy into the platform. Well, Henry chortled. Fancied having a banker for a change, did you? Daisy blushed silently. The thing is, continued Henry, they're meant for inclines, not level ground. You poor thing, you must be struggling. Perhaps you should leave the passengers to me. Henry puffed away laughing. Daisy stayed quiet. She hoped this would be her first and last time having anything to do with bankers.